Hello, guys. Good morning. Good morning. So, back again. Yeah. So let's start with the. Mm, today, today I feel I should talk about few things. Most of the part in the Facebook marketing is completed. We talk about the pages. We talk about the ads. We start talking about the campaign level discussion. We talked about ad objectives. We talked about ads and every elements, basic elements which come, which are includes in respective segments we have talked about. We also talked about what are the best possible way to have that approach, and we talked about the admin panel. We talked about the mm, the metrics, how to look at the metrics, how to play with it. So hope you are like enjoying this journey, because I am enjoying. Mm, so basically, uh, how the time has passed or how the time is going, because I have started something, so I was not able to trace the time. So just was like keep on doing. So split test is the like final topic in this Facebook marketing, and no doubt there will be kind of an advanced thing. We'll start trying digging out the detail regarding the advanced sections. Moreover, whenever it says there is advanced sections, it's all about like extension to the basic, but like multiple things you can do it in a shorter way. So that comes in the advanced. So that's I wanted to say, and yeah. So short feedback. So it's kind of like a good journey, no doubt. When I started, there was like only uh, I was only one watching this video. Today there are like few people, maybe two or four, and I am okay with it. It's just like a students. You have a students when you start the classes. You start with one guy, you train them, let them pass, and time is not a constraint. I haven't a target or I haven't a deadline that I want to acquire people, I want to increase my customer, I want to measure the ROI. It was an exercise to build an habit. So if I'm able to uh, acquire that habit, then I want this kind of experiments. So yeah, it has a challenge. So today is like a 40-day, and mm, it feels surprising that I started and reached around like 40 days. Yet it's close to 20. Sorry, it's close to more than like 25 days is remaining, and and I don't think about like the very further. I think about today, what I'm going to do today when I woke up. What, how will be the day? That is the only thing which comes in my mind. Rest nothing I thought to think about it, because I have said in the way start that when you ride a bike or motorcycle, especially during the night, you see the road till till your headlight or your headlight vision is available. At that range only you are visible to ride a bike because of the light range. So just because the range is at that level, you are only thinking at that distance, and you won't met with accident. If the range is like 2 to 3 kilometers, your more major attention will be there, and you won't see the nearest port potholes or the nearest object which is appearing. So when you lost it in future, you don't enjoy the present. Start enjoying the present. Then only it is valuable, or you will have fun. Else there is no meaning behind it if you're not able to respect or enjoy the present. So do think about it. What is there in front of you? Start focusing, start evolving, rather thinking about the future. It's okay to get an idea, but not continuously you are thinking about it. You have a goal, that is okay. It will anyhow you achieve it. But for the preparation which is needed to do that, you have to do today in the present. So that's what is key fundamental. Let's see. It's still a lot of journey remaining. And coming back to the split test. So yesterday we talked about the split test. Today we will see how to create it in the in our panel. Mm, so there are steps you have to follow. Once you follow this step, you are way ready to create this split test, and it's like a very easy thing, not any kind of complicated. And you see this option when you're already accessing the Facebooks or creating the ads. You will see this kind of option. So we will talking about the options. So the success of your campaign isn't based on one variable. At this line, you have to keep in your mind whenever you do ads. So a split test can help you compare those variables to see what works best for your campaign and audience. So what you may want to adjust to optimize them in future. So what you need to understand, you need to note down like campaign, the success of your campaign is not based on one variable. So you have to keep on doing experiments. So let's start with setting a setup. How to do a setup of split test. So it's a very easy it's a few steps you have to follow. First of all, you go to Ad Manager, you select the campaign and the objective. Once you select the object, let's say brand awareness is the objective. You selected it. Once you selected it, you give the campaign name. There will be toggle button. So toggle switch will be there, which will be saying create split test. Then you have to just make it on. Once you make it on, then then you will then it will ask what you want to do with that split test. There is an option drop down. Let's say you want to play with creative, you want to play with audience, you want to play with placement. For now I will go with the audience. So I have to play with audience. So I selected the audience. Then so you can play with you can set up with the audience placement and delivery options of your ads, whatever the creative section is there. So then you go to the set up the budget and schedule section. In budget and schedule section, you have to arrange budget in the way that whatever the budget you enter, it will split the amount with respect to the Facebook calculations. It's not exactly, it will bifurcate the the responses which Facebook's the ads, the responses which ads are getting. Based on that, this calculation metric has been done. So it will divide. It will ask you. They will ask you how much budget, daily budget with respect to duration. You have to give that X number of budget. Let's say $20 is budget and duration is 4 days. If you don't know how what is the duration for standard testing, you should keep 4 day minimum 4 day as a testing period. You can go above that, but don't take below 4 days because yeah, you need some kind of data. So 4 is like a good day to have that kind of results to go ahead with. So that is split. Then once you set the daily budget and the duration, so there will be advanced setting. So you can choose your split test schedule. You test your test can start today or future date. So in advance, you can schedule things. So there is a once you schedule, there is a duration kind of a thing. How many days or time? So that only recommendation is like you should keep at least for 4 days to get your output, and then you start doing the creative part, the ads part. Upload your first ad set A. Once you finish scroll to the once you finish with the ad set, create the ad set A. Once you finish with the ad sets, then go to the second ad set B. And so see to that there should be a difference what metric you have choose. So you are playing with the creatives, then see to that creative should be different. So there should be clear difference in the version of the creative from your first ad set. Your test will start on the date you specified. Let's say your schedule you specified or today. And once it is done, you will get an of the email or notification of the results. And this is how, by following this all step, you are ready to go ahead with A/B testing. That is the same as split test. So, this is the one way you are creating a campaign and you are setting a split test. Let's say you are already running an active campaign, active ad set. So that also you can do. No worry about it. You have seen this kind of option. So when you edit an active ad set, if you make let's say you the campaign the ad set is running, the campaign is running, you go to that ad set, you do lot of changes, you budget changes, creative, and once you are done, even while doing this, once you are done, you can run a split test to measure the effectiveness of the edits. After you edit, your ad set will prompt you to create a test. Whenever you're done with the, it will prompt. If you do this, what Facebook will do, they will create a new ad set with the edits you just made and return the ad set you edited back to how it was. You are understanding the changes, the existing ad set, what are the changes you have made by taking the changes, applying to this ad set, and it will make a copy of it, and the old ad set will be as it is. So this will be done by the Facebook itself, isn't it? A beautiful approach. You don't have to do. You keep on doing a lot of things, and once you are done with the output, there will be option create a split test when you edit. So what then it will create the whatever the changes, the new ad sets with the changes you have done, and then it will run until until you are scheduled or until they are scheduled or stopped. So how to create it? You have to go just into the ad manager, hover over the ad set sections. There is a clear edit kind of a button. Once you edit your ad set, when you edit, there is a look at the top right corner. Want to test changes? Whenever you do a lot of changes, yeah, it will ask want to test changes. You say yes and confirm. That's it. Active campaign you can turn into split test. And also there is a one more option where you can do this. So first was like creation when you create the campaign. Second was active ad set. You are doing couple of changes. You can do split test with the changes with the existing campaign, existing ad sets. And going back to the duplicate and active ad set, when you go And there is a like you select a checkbox, you see a duplicate, you duplicate it. There will be an option called create a test to compare a new ad set to your original ad set. This option it's highlighted as a radio button. So hope you have already got the meaning. Select an active ad set and select then duplicate. Create a test to compare a new ad set to your original ad sets. A new copy of your ad set will be created for you to edit. They will create new copy if your test variable is creative. Let's say creative is your test variable. Leave the duplicate ad set as it is. Publish the new ad set when you are ready. So you have to keep one ad set as it is, make the duplicate, and then uh, the duplicated you keep as it is. The new one you just update it. If your test variable is audience, let's say you're playing with the creative, then you have to leave the duplicate, publish the new ad set when you are ready. So if your test variable is audience placement or any kind of delivery or optimization, make the appropriate changes to the new ad set. Everything else can stay the same. Publish the new ad set when you are ready. So when you make a duplicate, keep the duplicate part as it is and publish the new ad set when you are ready. So this is how you can do while duplicating. You can do the split test in that way also. You can edit or cancel your split test. No need to worry. Even though you cancel your split test, your campaign will continue to run. The only thing by doing this kind of approach, you will get to know which, let's say whenever you have when you create an ad sets, you have in the mind that I can change this kind of a thing and it will give me results. But sometimes it is performing good, and you do some kind of changes, the performance start decreasing or let's say improving. So what were the factors so that improvement you can measure it? It's good to do have that A/B testing. So do try it. Go to the options. If you stuck somewhere yesterday trying out, these are the two three options which I discussed today. Try it and do the split test and get your results. So, but coming back to the movie, last 2 days I was like, just yesterday we talked about like suggesting the lesson day before, yeah, day before yesterday we talked about like you suggesting some movies. So yeah, go ahead, do take time to watch the movies or learn the movies, if the book is released or the book is written on that movie. So it's always good to have the ideas, and sometimes you never know you get an idea from the movie itself. So today I'm talking about the animated type movie. So animation is like Finding Nemo. You most of the people will be knowing this. So it's like a story of a clownfish. The name is Marlin. He's overall cautious with his son. The name is Nemo, who is like a very small, and the fins are also very small, and so he usually the Nemo swims too close to the surface, so that uh, if he went too ahead, then it's a probability of he would be fear of losing. So once that a diver comes and he is caught into that diver, then the horrified Marlin set out to find him. Then a blue ray fish named Dory. So Dory, who has a really short memory. So this blue color fish is there. Who the fish has a very short memory, and that fish doesn't remember, and Merlin Merlin gets the company with that blue fish. and because of that he start getting into the complicated situations, start encountering with shark, jellyfish, ocean danger. This all things start happening, and meanwhile, so when these things are happening, and the Nemo also, um, the Nemo captured by the diver is waiting at the dentist clinic in the fish tank. So he also escaped from it. Then they later on meet. So that is like a short story. It's a very good story and a good way of presenting via animation. And but you learn a lot of things from it. Out of which, then the one thing is like never give up on people you care about. And there are more things you learn. Do comment what you learn. I saw I saw that movie many time in way back, and yes, it does have that spark. That's it regarding movie. Go ahead, you also try doing research. You are doing experiment. You do learn new things and comment on my channel what you learn. And if it is the same topic, you learn some new things. Do comment it. Let people also know that this part has this number of possibilities or this number of additional things to learn or gain knowledge about. That's it for today. Take a good care. Have a nice day. Namaste.